Hey YouTube, Sandy Frank here. This week's episode of Hog Talk, I wanted to talk about Juan Soto. Congratulations are in order to Juan Soto. Now the all-time highest, biggest contract in the history of sports. There are some people think maybe there's some soccer players that might have gotten bigger overall, like not just like with money, but with overall package. But as far as you know, actual money and contracts, Juan Soto just signed with the New York Mets for $765 million over 15 years. Now, Juan Soto, he's 26 now, so that will take him till his age 41 season. But man, that is a big contract, and Juan Soto, if he continues to play the way he's played, has the look of a Hall of Fame player for sure. He gets on base like no other. His numbers at his age compared very favorably to some of the all-time greats. So Juan Soto definitely played the contract game just right. A lot of the younger players nowadays are signing long-term contracts very early, and you know they're not going to get this kind of a deal. Juan Soto timed it just right. He's just getting ready to hit his prime, and getting a huge deal. So, congratulations to Juan Soto. It'd be interesting to see how this works out for the Mets, because that is a lot of money to pay towards one spot in your team. And the Mets owner, Steve Cohen, I believe is his name, he kind of he can afford it, and he's spending. You know, he was not going to be outbid apparently. Like, I think it came down to the Yankees and the Mets, and he signs with the Mets. Okay, so the Yankees offered 16 years, $760 million. So the Mets offered $765 at 15 years. So a bigger deal to go to the Mets. Now, this is another interesting thing about Juan Soto that's kind of unprecedented for a player this good, this young. This will be his fourth team already. And of course, he started off with the Nationals, and they won a World Series. He went to the Padres. They traded him to the Padres because they couldn't work out a long-term contract with him. The Padres gave up some great prospects to get him, which the Nationals now have. And then I don't know if he was. Yeah, he got traded to the Yankees. Not sure what that trade was. And then last year really reestablished himself as one of the top hitters in the league. And he's shown he's awesome in postseason. The only really down part of his career was in San Diego. He never seemed comfortable, never seemed to really get in a groove playing in San Diego. He's always been at his best on the East Coast. Don't know if that means anything. Don't know what it means, but kind of like Shohei has always played really well. I mean, he's only been on the West Coast, but maybe just a comfort level. Like Shohei is comfortable on the West Coast. Juan Soto is comfortable on the East Coast. And yeah, he was great with Washington. Then he went to San Diego, struggled a little bit, still put up really good numbers, but not the kind of numbers that they were probably hoping for. Then he came back to the East Coast to the Yankees and was fantastic. The Red Sox were also really close to signing him. I don't know what they offered, but they apparently were not able to keep up with the New York teams. And so the Mets are a good fit for Juan Soto. He's used to the National League. He's only played one season in the American League. All his other seasons were National League, so he's very used to National League baseball. Used to the pitching over there. He likes playing in the East Coast. He apparently has done very well in that stadium over the years. So it's going to be interesting to see Juan Soto with the Mets. And will the Mets be a perennial playoff team now? It's hard to win with one good player, though. You have to have a good team. I'm really glad that I've been PCing Juan Soto stuff for a while, ever since he was a rookie. I thought he was, I've been long telling people 2018 is a really good year of collecting cards, especially like the later sets of the year. Heritage High Number, you have Topps Update, Bowman's Best. These sets that came out late in the year, they have Ohtani rookies, Soto rookies, and Acuna. 3 of our best players in our generation all come from those 2018 late year sets. And there really isn't very many rookie cards of Juan Soto, because he does not have an Allen Ginter rookie, even though Allen Ginter comes out late in the year. He didn't have like a short print Series 2 Topps rookie. This right here is his flagship rookie, and it's from Update. Of course, he's got Bowman's Best. He's got Heritage High Number. He's in Topps Fire as a rookie. I do know that. But not a ton of different choices for rookie cards for Juan Soto, which is kind of unusual for a player of his caliber. Also, is kind of odd about Juan Soto, he doesn't have like a Bowman First. He had autograph cards in 2016 Bowman. I think it was Bowman Chrome. But he didn't have like a base card. No Bowman First card. So his first non-auto Bowman card was 2017. So that's another kind of like a little bit of a strange thing about Juan Soto. He had he did have a 2016 International Ink card. I don't know if that counts as a Bowman's First, but most people consider his autograph card his first Bowman, which, I mean, those are really tough to get. So I think in history will smile upon his Topps Update rookies, because those are definitely the flagship image that people are going to consider his rookie cards. Now, just because you get paid a lot of money, does that mean that your cards are going to be worth a lot? Not necessarily. If he doesn't do good and like doesn't live up to this contract, his cards aren't going to go up and up. It's when players put up MVP type numbers and really live up to their contracts and win championships, that's when those cards will go up. So it is awesome that he signed this deal, and it has a lot of people excited about Juan Soto. But for his cards to go up and to stay up, he needs to produce there, and he's going to have a lot of pressure on him with that contract there. And I mean, he played a year in New York already. He knows the kind of pressure that there is playing in New York, and he thrived in it. He did awesome last year for the Yankees. So congrats to Juan Soto. I'm really glad I have a nice Soto collection, and it'll be interesting to see what his Mets cards look like in the Mets uniform, and what will happen with his Yankees and Padres cards. Will people just kind of ignore those cards because he was there for such a short period of time? I don't know. I think his Mets or his Yankees cards would be okay, because it was a pretty good year there with the Yankees. But with the Padres, I mean, he didn't do a ton there. I don't have a ton of Padres cards of him. I think I have one graded that was a numbered card. But I would say 95% of all of my Juan Soto graded cards are all from the Nationals. I mean, that's the team he came up with. But his autos, for me, have not been super tough to pull. Like, Ohtani has been really tough for me to pull. Aaron Judge, I pulled a couple of them on the channel, but I have had success pulling Juan Soto autos, and it seems like he's in a lot of different stuff. So he should have plenty of autos out there for people to pick up, on-card licensed autos. I'm sure there's a lot of card collectors in New York that are wanting to scoop up some of his cards now that he's going to be with that organization for a long time. And, again, congrats to the Mets for signing one of the biggest free agents in history. And congrats to Juan Soto for being the all-time highest paid contract in sports history, especially monetarily. All right, thank you for watching. Oh, in the comments, guys, what do you think of this? Is he going to be good there in New York? Will he live up to that contract? Is he going to win MVPs in his future? Will the Mets be a perennial contender now? What do you guys think? Put down in the comments. All right, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos later.
Camera is really neat. He is filled with turtle meat.